Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Misty at Skeeter Jones, and this is my portion of the Cinco de Mayo shoe collab. Hopefully you're just coming to me from Bryn, who is one half of Happy Hour Haulers. Right after me will be Jamie, aka the Bag Lady, and there are altogether 13 or 14 of us participating in this collab, and we're just showcasing all the different ways that resellers source shoes. So to save a little time, I'll put information on the screen for each pair as we go. So we're going to go kind of rapid fire, and we will start off first of all with Shop Goodwill. First off is these Nikes. I think the name of the style is All Patched Up, and they have really great comps. These were a little bit dirty. I had cleaned them up. There really isn't anywhere, not really anywhere to speak of. And it's a great style, but here they are. And these really flew under everyone's radar. I got these for a song, and I knew that I would be able to flip them because they're in like almost new condition. And the same was the case for another pair of Nikes, which is these LeBron Christmas version. And I cannot remember the year. I think they are 2013. But the LeBron Nike Christmas collab shoe. And again, these had very little wear. A very small amount of dirt that cleaned up nicely. And they're in great condition. So there it is. Really nice condition. And the last thing that amazingly flew under everybody's radar that I was able to get for a really great price is these UGG boots, which are new. These are brand new. This is not the season for these, but I don't mind them sitting because I know they will sell. From my local Goodwill. These I actually got a while back, but I don't mind them sitting either. These actually ended up on the shelf because someone stole the little logo off the strap. But these are genuine, as best I can tell, Chanel dad sandals. They're in really great shape. They needed a little bit of cleaning when I got them, and this was at a local Goodwill store. And I have heard tell actually that you can send things to Chanel boutiques to get them repaired. So I've been considering seeing if I could get the logos put on those. And part of actually doing that is they authenticate it before they do the repairs, of course, because they want to protect their brand and protect their name, obviously. So if I could get them to repair that, I would get it back authenticated and with the hardware on it. But meanwhile, if they sell before I can get all that done, that's great. These are currently in my listings, and these are the only things I have to show today from the local Goodwill store. Next is designer DIY from ThredUp. I have two pairs of shoes that came in designer DIY boxes. One is a pair of boots, and again, I know they're not seasonal right now, but we're just showing the way that we source things. And these boots here are Michael Kors. They've got a very interesting heel on them, and they're in really excellent condition, with this only exception right here. And that's just where the thread has split on the seam. Fully repairable. I am not confident in my leather sewing skills, so I am not going to attempt that one. There's a little dirt on the inside of these, which I will clean up, but I'm going to sell them as is with regard to that, that little split in the seam right there. But these are in gorgeous condition, with that one exception. And then next, pair of Jimmy Choo, which is most people are pretty guaranteed usually to get a pair of Jimmy Choos in a designer DIY. And a lot of times, honestly, it's something about Jimmy Choos. I guess people just like to wear them to death because by the time you get them in a designer DIY, a lot of times they are all like, no pun intended, chewed up. And these, I was very surprised, pleasantly surprised that they were not chewed up. They're in really great shape. Really nice shape with these metallic Jimmy Choo ballet flats, which ballet flats, particularly the square-toed variety, is really in right now. I also source from yard sales, and right now I only have 2 pairs from yard sales. They are, one is kind of all seasons, and the other pair is really for fall winter, and that is this pair of Skechers right here. They have very little wear, and I actually would have said no wear when I first started looking at them, except that I could tell, or it just looks to me like the fur on the inside is kind of pushed down, you know, like they've been worn, but on the bottom there's really nothing. So these I think are nearly new, at least, and these are in great shape. These are brand new, Lugs brand, Pro Tech, just clogs, slip-ons, and these are brand new. I got these at a church yard sale here very recently. So that's all I have right now at the moment from yard sale sourcing. The next place that I source from that I want to feature is the Goodwill bins. I don't get to get there very often, but every time I go, I always find something to flip, and usually there will always be shoes involved with a trip to the bins. So first off are these Stephen Bonanno Palm Beach leather flip-flops in great condition. These retail at a nice price, and they resell well. They look really nice. I got these at the bins, and for people who don't know, that's where it's pretty much the last stop before things go off to the landfill, and you pay by the pound to buy these things. So you always get a really, really good deal. Now again, these are not seasonal, but when you're shopping and sourcing, you don't really always get to pick and choose what season the items will come from, especially when it's something like the bins. These are some Clark's genuine shearling suede boots. Very little, if any, wear. These came from the bins as well. They were fairly dusty and had to be cleaned up. But again, all that cleaning was really just dust. They have this nice little zipper detail on them. And I really don't mind getting things out of season and letting them sit a while when I know they're going to sell. Like these will definitely sell when the season is right, as will those Ugg boots. It's just how willing or how patient you're willing to be and let something sit, or if you really want things to turn over quickly. For me, I don't mind some things sitting when I know that it's going to sell. These are Cole Haan men's shoes. Again, a bins find. Now these had a sticker, a price sticker from where they were sitting at the Goodwill store, at a price sticker of $20. So that's probably why they sat until they ended up in the bins. They have been resold, and how you can tell is the little section that's different on the bottom of the shoes. And all that means is somebody took good care of them. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with them at all. It means they took them to a professional and had them resold because they took such good care that the bottoms needed replacing while the tops still looked new. Well cared for shoes, Cole Haan leather men's loafers. And then these, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but these are seasonal. Taos or Teos sandals. sort of that kind of Teva look. And they are leather. And they are in great shape. Again, another bins find. So I'm always able to find something at the bins. And of the things that I get there, shoes will always be a part of that mix because there's always something in the shoe bin that's flippable. And there are a lot of people there, but not everybody knows every brand. Not everybody's looking for the same thing. So it's always an adventure. And you come away with something every time. My next favorite place to source from is local non-chain thrift stores. They are the best at finding great deals. The national or even statewide or area-wide chain thrifts tend to price up, and I'm not as likely to find good deals in great condition in those stores as I am my local thrift. So let's get started with that. First up, these I got not because they are a hot item or they're popular or trending or anything like that. I got them just because they're very unique and I know someone out there will enjoy these. So here they are, these enormous platforms. The platform is this thick on these. I believe, about a 3-inch platform. And this enormous heel, 6 inches at least, I would think, on the heel. I do not know the brand. This brand is called She. I'm not familiar with that brand. But these are just some very colorful, geometric pot de soie heels, platform heels. Pot de soie, for anyone who may not know, it's a French term which translates to skin of silk, and it's this cloth. You see shoes with this sort of like silky looking cloth. That is what pot de soie is. But great condition. Actually, I meant to take those off. Somebody put some non-skid bottoms on those, which I would want to if I was adding 6 inches to my height. But these are awesome, and I know someone out there will enjoy those. Next, Vince Camuto leather boots. These are brand new. Brand new. They have those stretchy inserts right there, like a Chelsea boot. About a 3.5 to 4-inch heel. And they are in great shape. Again, not really the season for these, but I don't mind these sitting. These are awesome boots. Next, I am a white sneakers kind of girl, and so these jumped out at me. I am not familiar with this brand, or wasn't until I looked it up. Karayuma, I think, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But these are in great shape. I actually just picked these up the day before filming this video. So I'm going to clean these up. Not a whole lot of cleaning is needed on these, but then these will get listed, and hopefully there's another white sneakers girl out there that will enjoy these. Now again, the square-toed ballet flats are very in the spring. If you watch any of the fashion bloggers, they'll talk about that. These are just some Land's End ballet flats with a little bit of a squared off, round-ish kind of toe. And again, the square-toed ballet flats that sort of mimic point shoes. Those are the ones that are in. And there we go, Land's End, patent leather ballet flats. Next, these I thought were adorable, and they are new. They are Allegria, and I don't know if these are work clogs. I don't know what these would be classified as, but they are brand new, and they had really great sold comps. And they had this really cute cat print all over. And those were a great find. Allegria cat slides. Okay, my next to the last piece from local thrift is these mesh booties, which I did not know this brand when I saw it. I mostly bought these because they felt like they were quality. All Black is the brand name, which is hard to research when it has a name like that, because the eBay thinks I'm asking for black shoes. So, but anyway, All Black is the name brand. And Mesh is another thing for this spring that is really in. And All Black is an Anthropologie brand. When I was finally able to get some research done on that, I found out that it is an Anthropologie brand. These just zip up the front, patent on the front. I'll put on the screen whether that is on the toe there. I'll put on the screen whether that is real or faux. And these are brand new and in brand new condition. No scuffs, no dings. Anthropologie, All Black, size 36.5, white mesh booties with zippers. Okay, the last thing I have here from my local thrift, I just wanted to feature. I'm going to do a separate video with this item, but it is, well, I'll just let you look at these. And then I will say, don't let looks fool you. These are really great fakers. Somebody took a lot of time and did a great job at making these look authentic. Everything from the number of treads, from the way the direction the treads are cut, the number of tiny little ridges in each tread, the laces, the C's here, everything, all of the branding on the inside, everything looks correct. But when you look a little closer, you will see here that the C's do not interlock. One just lays right on top of the other. And the Chanel C's are always going to like interlock, where like that. They're not going to be like one directly on top of the other. So that is the first telltale sign. And then also the Chanel combat boots do not have Velcro. This piece actually in the real McCoy, these little flaps here are just stiffened and they do not even attach at all. They just are free. They just curl around and just stay in place. There's no sort of attachment or closure there. But I'm going to maybe feature these in a how to spot a fake type of video that will come up maybe later this summer. But I thought these were great. I thought they were the real thing when I got them. When I got home, found out after a lot of research that they're not. But I'll be able to hopefully educate other people with those so they don't get tricked. Last but not least, the ThredUp shoe rescue box. I did order a 15 pair rescue box. Didn't really have enough in it to make an entire video from, so I pulled out the 4 maybe best pieces from that box to include in this video. So let's wrap it all up with those. First up, these Adidas Gazelle pink suede sneakers. These are kind of small. These are a US 3.5. So maybe a youth size, I believe, on these. I'll see if there's an adult equivalent and put that on the screen. But I haven't cleaned up any of these. These are just as they came out of the box. So a little cleaning up to do there, but overall in great condition. Next, some white Tevas. Again, also in really nice condition. And they are size 6. Then a pair of Steve Madden gold, I don't know if you would say sandals or what, but heels. They're sort of like a bronzy rose gold color. And the heel itself, the first place to usually get dinged up, is in nice condition on both of these. The bottoms show a little dirt. Not really a whole lot of wear, a little wear, but mostly just dirt. So those will clean up nicely. They are an 8. Leather and man-made. I think the leather part is probably the inside right there. And then last of all, a pair of Converse. I think these were the best pair in the box. Just these suede Converse, sky blue. Not a whole lot of wear there on these either. And these are a size, usually they have unisex sizing on these, men's 10.5 and women's 12. The suede's in nice condition. And not much dirt or wear to speak of on these. Did I show the bottom on those? There's the bottom, just a little dirt. But suede Converse. So let me know in the comments, what pairs did you think were the best? What, if you source, if you resell, what are your favorite places to source from? Mine by far is local thrift, yard sales, and estate sales. I don't have any estate sales shoes this time, but I will put those up in videos over the summer as I go to more estate sales. But let me know, what are your favorite places to source from, and what are the best finds you've gotten lately, and let me know about the things that I've shown today. Which ones were your favorites? Which ones did you like the least? Thank you so much for joining me, and if you enjoyed my content, please give me a thumbs up, please give me a subscribe, share it with someone else who you think might also enjoy it, and then also make sure you stay tuned for Jamie, aka the Bag Lady, coming up next, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!